What's up, everybody? How's it going? Everybody, this is Jeff from Dank's Wonder Emporium, and we are live on Facebook and YouTube and Periscope and SoundCloud and iTunes. Basically, if you can see us live or watch us, you can. So check us out. It's usually going to be Dank's Wonder. I'm here today with the bud tender, Ebony.
Hey, guys.
And we are doing our part 2 show for our dynamic harvest. We did some of their stuff yesterday. We have a lot more of their stuff tomorrow. We said we were going to do more of their stuff tomorrow. Now we're here. We're doing it now. We have a Galactic Jack, Moon Rocks, and a Pit Bull to try from them. For those of you that did not join us yesterday, they are a company based out of Kirkland, Washington, and they are a Tier 3 grower. They have a really nice package on all of their stuff. We went over that, but we're going to go over all that again for you guys today. But you should definitely check out Chronicast number 40 because it is the part 1 of this. So this is Chronicast number 41. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
All of their flowers indoor grown.
Nice.
Gonna be the A grade on these ones. Yesterday we did try some of their B grade bud. They have the A and the B, kind of like how like Blacksmith Farms and stuff does in the shop.
Okay.
And so the thing we have to keep in mind is that they are $11.67 a gram. So for $11.67 a gram.
Is that for us?
Yes, that would be a walk out the door at our price.
Okay.
They have a lot of competition, and we were having to talk about the amount of competition. And
yeah, it's a lot down there.
yeah, like I mean, just to name a few, there's Triumph and
Green Acres Farms,
Top
Ben
Shelf
Farms,
and Top Shelf stunk up our whole parking lot.
Yeah, it
remember
did.
that one? So
It was. I was downstairs when that happened.
yeah, people were coming in asking for it, and we were like, we're getting it soon, guys. So just know that there's so much competition, so we really do have to take everything into consideration for it. The Moon Rocks now are going for $37.90 for a gram of that. So I think that since that is their signature, their big thing that they like to tell everybody is their favorite thing that they make, it is going to be their Moon Rocks. Testing out at 51.19% THC. For all of you that don't know, a Moon Rock is going to be pure bud. It is going to be dipped in oil and rolled in keef, kind of like some of the joints that we have in the shop.
Nice.
But this one is just the weed that you can throw in a bowl and smoke the old-fashioned way, right?
Can't wait.
And then what were you saying that you would do with it?
Okay, so I said I was going to make a moon blunt, which is basically nothing to do with what the Moon Rock is. So I said make a, break down the blunt, put the oil in there, sprinkle some keef in there, and then throw your bud in there. Almost the same thing.
Call it a moon blunt.
Almost the same thing.
It is almost the same thing. So they don't even use pesticides in any of their products either, which I think is really cool that a lot of people are moving over towards that. They use all natural nutrients. Excuse me. What do you like about that packaging, Ebony?
I like the sticker on it. I like purples, and I also like pit bull strands, so it's just kind of just caught my eye in general.
Like if you walked into the store, you would say that would catch your eye. It's pretty catchy.
Yeah, it is pretty catchy. And then even the Galactic Jack with the oranges and stuff in there, that one's pretty cute too. Like it looks like a stone of some kind, like some granite or something.
Yeah, and so like for all of our listeners that can't see, the Galactic Jack is a oranged on the package of the sticker on top. Kind of does look like she said like one of those stones that is cut in half or something
like a
and
crystal
put on
stone or
something
something.
like that. And so all of their packaging has cool little arts and crafty stuff like that on there that are all in different kind of color coordinations. Yesterday, that sativa we had was a green one. This pit bull that you are holding in your hand has like a yellow kind of
galactic
smoky,
stars or something.
like something cool like
neat.
that. And so I like the color coding as well because I think of like a purple or a blue to put me down. Like, oh, that's gonna calm me down.
And then also on Leafly, the indicas are purple.
Exactly,
So
and that's
kinda
where.
nice
and then
too.
the greens are sativas and stuff.
Yeah,
Or no, greens are hybrids.
Yep.
My bad. The
Reds
are
are
sativas.
sativas.
Greens are sativas in our shop though, so I
Yes,
get
they are.
confused a little bit.
Different
Why
sticker
don't you
system.
start? Which one do you want to start with, Ebony? It's all up to you today. You want to start with the Galactic Jack, the Pit Bull, or the Moon Rocks?
We can go Galactic Jack.
Galactic Jack. So she already said she really liked the packaging. For like a star rating out of 5, how do you think you would do?
That would be great. Oh, I almost whacked them.
They are all Mylar bags. They don't have any sort of jar. Even if you get into a large quantity or anything, it's going to be Mylar all the way up for $11.67
Oh my
a
God,
gram.
that smells amazing.
What does it smell like?
It smells like I can't describe it. It's really fruity. It's really like sweet kind of.
It hits you really good too out of the package
Yeah,
because
it's
the other ones yesterday
kind of
did
earthy
not.
a little bit too, but it's more of the sweet kind of smell kind of happening there.
I see it. I can see it. Let's look at these buds. For that nose, though, yeah, that's like, it's not too overpowering, but it's definitely, you don't have to try hard to get it. So I really appreciate that, too. So I think that for the nose, for that, just straight out the bag, I think that I would have to say it would probably be...
I'd say like 4.
You think a 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
For it? Yeah, I think so too. I didn't get as much of that sweet, that overpoweringly sweet. I kind of got a very faint sweet, and I did get that earthiness that you were talking about.
It's probably because I freshly cracked the bag and I got the first
You sure did,
whip.
didn't
I got
you?
the first whip.
Lucky. She's so lucky.
But these buds are nice.
Dang, I know. That's what I was saying
like
too.
Like the crystals on there, it's nice. It's nice and frosty. It doesn't have a lot of really hairs on it, but you can still see the golden hairs in there. Mm-hmm. It's really nice. Nice little dense nugs.
Did you get any more smell when you broke the nug? Or do you want to break the nug open, see if we get a little bit more nose out of it or something?
It does. If you break it open, it brings out that sweetness again.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So once again, this is the Critical Jack, which we found out is, what is it, Jack Herrera and Space Queen.
It's Galactic Jack.
Galactic Jack and Space Queen.
Not critical.
Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Galactic Jack and Space Queen for this one is the parents. And so for the nug structure and the trim job on that, I would have to say it's actually pretty dang good.
It is really, it's manicured very well.
You can tell it's hand trimmed, of course.
Oh, yeah. That does make a difference.
Yeah, it sure do, doesn't it? But the bee bud is not hand trimmed by them. It is machine trimmed. And so you can definitely see side by side the difference. I'll have to show you some of that later. But the A bud is very pretty, as it should be, because they're trying to charge us the $11.67 a gram. Okay. So Ebony's about to start smoking on this, but I think that we decided so far the packaging was all right. It does come in Mylar bags. It's pretty, and Ebony says it caught her eye. Me and Quinn said that we didn't really think it was going to catch our eye too much. What were you saying about that taste? Smacking your lips over there. Nom, nom.
That's not bad. It's not as sweet as the smell.
Uh-huh.
But it does have a really nice, like, earthy flavor happening. It's really smooth. I didn't have, like, a cough or anything on that.
Very smooth as well.
Yeah, it's very smooth. Very smooth.
Well, go ahead and finish that off for me, boo. And then we will see what else, if you get any. What kind of flavor did you get on the first one?
It was more sweet on the first one.
She said it was a little bit.
Sweet earthy.
Okay.
Sweet earthy.
Well, she's going in for another one, so we'll definitely see if that changes her mind. The packaging is actually pretty cool because, like I was saying yesterday, it has a little bar on it that shows you which way it leans, more indica or sativa. And this one is saying that for flavors, you should be getting citrusy, grapefruit, and earthy. Do you get any of that?
I get more of the earthy, not so much the citrus per se.
Because I know you hate citrus.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, the sweet is probably what's kind of taken over from the grapefruit, I think, maybe. Mm-hmm. So maybe the combination of the citrus grapefruit combo
makes it so it's not citrusy for you,
but it makes it the sweet more so, because I can taste like the sweet and the earthy in there, but not necessarily like grapefruit or like citrus.
It's not just like kablam, even though it says it on the package. So we'll have to see about the effects and everything. You said the smoothness was pretty damn good though.
Yeah, the smoothness was amazing.
Nice. So so far, are you thinking this is more of a try, a buy, a puff pass?
I'll try it.
You said you'll try it?
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't usually smoke sativas either.
Try it. And she hates sativas too, and citrus. So the Galactic Jack is where it's at, evidently.
That one was nice.
So while we wait to feel some of those effects, let's not forget to talk about those before we go a little further. Which is your next choice, my lady?
I don't know. Should we do moon rocks?
Go ahead. I know you've been eyeing.
I know I was.
I know you've been eyeing the moon rocks. Come on now.
I'm like, this packaging is a little
So yeah,
for
the packaging, it does have a really cool design on that one too. This one's more of like, I would say like a fireworky type.
Galactic in the stars.
It's black
Milky
on the background,
Way,
but then it has like a kind of little Milky Way type of blast.
Makes sense, moon rocks.
Yeah, because they're trying to, got it. It comes with a slick inside the jar. We can appreciate that too. $37.90 for that gram, though.
Are they supposed to have a strong smell or smell?
Do you get any?
I don't.
For the keef and the oil and bud and everything, you would think, but maybe you should break it open. You never know.
I'll see what happens when I break it
Something
open.
doesn't smell at all, and then the second you break it open, it's the stinkiest thing, you know?
Oh, that's hella sticky in there.
It is. It looks really sticky. She's breaking open a moon rock from Dynamic Harvest. And for all of you out there on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, if you have any questions for us whatsoever, please just go ahead and leave them in the comments, and we'll try to talk to you guys right now because we are live. So
I know
let
that
us
thing
know.
left hella keef on my fingers.
What did you get for a smell when you broke that open? Anything extra?
No. It's not super stinky, not super smelly of any kind.
It really
honestly.
doesn't. It doesn't smell like absolutely anything. So
not
a 0
for
for that on the nose. Sorry, guys. Your moon rocks don't smell like weed. And there's
it
3
doesn't,
different kinds of weed.
It doesn't smell like weed. It doesn't smell good, bad. It doesn't smell
happy,
like
sad, nothing. No.
nothing.
So maybe like a 1 star just because it doesn't smell bad, but like still it's not a good rating.
I'm starting to feel that galactic jack now.
How are you feeling?
I felt it kind of hit in the head a little bit, and then the eyes are really kind of like, hey, I'm alert, and you know, hey.
A little bit more focused?
Yeah.
Do you think that this would make it so you would buy instead of try, or?
I mean, that was a pretty small nug that we smoked. So, I mean, like, I don't know if I did like a full bowl of it, how I'd really feel. But, I mean, just off of this, I would still try it.
Okay, cool. So the Galactic Jack evidently is still a really good one. So check that one out, guys. Ebony and I have decided that the Moon Rocks do not smell at all.
No.
They go for $37.90 a gram. And they are a pure bud that is dipped in oil and rolled in keef. It is Dynamic Harvest's more signature item that they like to give out and a lot of information of. And it looks like she just took a nice big cloud of it. It burned pretty nice there, didn't it?
It did burn nicely. Now it tastes like weed.
Now it tastes like weed.
It tastes like weed.
What kind of weed does it taste like?
I think I could taste more like the oil kind of flavoring. So like more like when you dab, that kind of flavoring that comes through. So I think because of the oil in there,
you could definitely
you can taste that a little bit more. Yeah.
Got it. But you still taste the weed. You still get the keef in there. Like kind of overall, it all mends together kind of like a cake.
It does. It kind of reminds me of something else, but I can't think of what it is right now.
Well, if you do, just let us know. And then if she thinks of it later, we can always throw it up, right? Yeah. Because that's what we do as stoners. We forget things and then we remember them at like 2 in the morning, like straight fresh out of bed. Like, oh yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Remember that thing?
Yeah, remember that thing that I was doing the other day?
That second hit though, that was a lot nicer than the first.
All right, still no harshness at all. You are not coughing one bit.
Not
so,
for real. I mean, like I could cough if I want to.
If you wanted to. No. So smooth on the Moon Rocks too. What kind of flavor profiles coming through?
It's just more weed. It's not like, you know, like a specified weed per se.
Okay.
It's just really kind of just weedy, natural, earthy. Has a slight sweetness to it. I don't know exactly if it's coming from like the keef, the bud, or the oil.
Keef, I would think, yeah.
But it is nice. Did you want to try some of this?
I can't right now, dear, but I will here in just a couple minutes.
All right.
So effects for that, you're not immediately kind of like a little bit more down or anything from how high up the THC is in it or nothing?
No.
No? Well, you would think that you would have a little bit more immediate effects. So...
Not like right
away.
Like right this second. No, I'm okay. I'm still I'm still kind of like.
Well, so for $37.90 so far, do you think that you would pick up some Moon Rocks, or do you think that you would try them if the friend had them, or you think that you would just kind of pass on it at the moment? Because for that price, we have a lot of other cool things in the shop. You know, for like $40, you can get yourself a fat gram of some like oleum or some dabstract or something. Yeah, some good quality oil. So
I mean, yes and no on that, because we do have a lot of people that do come looking for Moon Rocks a lot of times, and then at the same time, like, I'm not accustomed to smoking Moon Rocks either.
Right,
so
I was
I'm just
say,
kind
did
of
you ever try like any of the other Moon Rocks we had in the shop? Or
no,
anything?
I didn't try any of like the. I think we had like the Panda Pebbles. Yeah, for a second, I didn't get to try any of those. Yeah. I did get to try like the Bubble Hash we had for a second. That was pretty good. I got a vendor sample of that one.
Nice.
Other than that, like I haven't really tried too many hashes or Moon Rocks or anything of those combinations.
So this is a good like a first timer experience then.
Yeah.
So Ebony is like a first time moon rocker. She's rocking out, and then so she'll give you a really good opinion on how, if you've never tried a moon rock before, if you might want to, because I think that she said that she would definitely give it a try.
And this is actually helping with some of the back pain I was having earlier from standing around and doing some of the other stuff. So it's
Gradual
doing
effects
it's doing stuff
nice,
slowly.
Nice. Doesn't smell like anything, so we gave that a 0 for the nose.
Yeah, for the nose. It doesn't have like...
The packaging is the same as the other ones. Just a nice sticker. Has information on the back, a nice design on the front. Me and Quinn Quinn and I were talking about it yesterday about how they don't nitrogen seal their bags or anything like that. And so for the price point, we were kind of... So maybe like a... 2 out of 5 on the packaging for us is what we went through yesterday. But
I'll give them a 3 because I didn't see the packages from yesterday.
No, they're the same as these ones. They just
same
have
colors,
different colors and stuff.
Oh,
and so that's what you said. The colors really,
yeah. These particular set of colors, they caught my eye. So I was like, I kind of like them.
Round 2 is for a reason, you know. We always like to get different opinions on it.
Absolutely.
So Dynamic's doing a little better today.
Okay.
So packaging for me, I would say about 2 out of 5. Ebony gave it a 3 because she likes your pretty colors.
I do like the pretty colors. I'm a girl, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. You're entitled to every opinion you have, hun.
I'm gonna get this moon rock one.
Yeah, please go for it. We didn't smell this moon rock at all out of the packaging, and then we broke it open. It still didn't smell like absolutely anything. But when she took a hit off of it, she said it tastes like that really nice, earthy, good weed, just that weedy taste. We do get asked that a lot by customers. It kind of almost tastes
like, you know, when you hit a vape pen.
Oh, and it's a little kind of burnt, but it doesn't taste super bad.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like that. That's why I was like, it tastes like something else.
And
but
it's familiar, and I know this taste, and I just need to get a little bit more high to figure it out.
Yeah, and as you go through the bowl, it does get a little harsh, but I mean, that's kind of expected with all the combination of things in there.
You're probably getting into that oil more and everything. Yeah, so.
Definitely.
Well, definitely a little bit harsher on that second hit, too.
Yeah.
So, harshness, you think about?
Harshness is overall not so much.
Not so much.
I think just as you get through the bowl, it does start to have a harshness to it, and that's just because everything's starting to break down, burn up, and stuff. But other than that, like those first couple hits, those were great.
Bomb.
Yeah.
So definitely a try.
I'd buy them.
You would buy the Moon Rocks so far. Would. So the Moon Rocks for $37.90 a gram. You said you would buy. That is awesome. So. Moving a little bit forward, we'll wait for a little bit more of those effects. You're already starting to feel them in your body. Is your head a little bit cloudy, anything like that? Is it calming down the stuff from the galactic jet?
I do feel like it took over the galactic a little bit. It took that over.
It just went and just
it's just like,
pushed it on
chill
right
back
out.
down now. Chill back down. Simmer down.
Simmer down.
Simmer down.
So you would smoke this probably directly after you got home from work.
Hell yeah.
This would be Ebony's go-to. It's already loaded in her kitchen for the second she walks through that front door.
Yep, all I got to do is boop in the bowl.
Poop. Boop. So how about that pit bull?
All right, let's see. How about this pit bull?
We are smoking some Dynamic Harvest today. We just finished up with our Moon Rocks. We have some Galactic Jack.
Do you want to do the first smell so that way you can't be like, ooh, you didn't smell certain stuff?
Oh, okay. Well, I smelled the Pitbull Keef yesterday, and it's not fair because it's Keef. Of course, it's going to smell, but, you know. What did you like about this packaging?
I liked it was purple and, like, the little swirlies in it.
Little swirlies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely get that nice, sweet tone I did not get yesterday. Okay. So it's very, I can smell the sugar plum in it. Like Quinn was saying yesterday, he could with the Keef, and I couldn't, but I can with that bud.
It does have a very, like, weird plummy smell to it. It does.
You want to eat it.
You do?
Yeah. Because the other one's P91, which I don't know if you guys know, but P91, the fuck yeah joints that we have in the store are P91 phenotype. So this is a P91 and sugar plum crossed. It says that the flavor that you're going to get should be earthy, fruity, and woody is what we want to expect from that one. Okay. And you should feel calm, euphoric, happy, and tingly.
And tingly, okay.
So we will see how true those feelings are. I know that when I smoked the Keef yesterday, I definitely felt very happy and euphoric. And Quinn said that he watched my body just relax. So we'll see if the effects stay true for the
oh my god, did you break one open?
No, I have not yet.
Break one open.
What are you getting?
Oh my god.
Tell me all about it. I want to know.
It's really
everything.
Sweet.
Like me?
It is.
Oh.
It is really earthy.
I don't
know about the woody thing.
I don't get earthy. I get sweet. This tastes really yummy.
It's very, very, like, super sweet.
This smells like kind of like the Diosa Verde, Hawaiian Snow, or like the Cookie Wreck or something from her.
It is. It's very sweet.
It's potent too. Like it's pungently sweet.
It is.
So
it's not in a good way.
Yeah,
though.
in a very good way, like super pleasant. So
like,
I think for the nose for that, I'm getting a 5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that one 100%.
5. That was very enjoyable.
Nice.
It was so enjoyable that we didn't even have to break the nug open. And
but it was nice to do it anyway.
Because this is the 6th bag I've opened from them, and that's the first one that I could actually like smell. The Galactic Jack I could smell a little bit, but that one was what I expect when you have a bag of weed that's been sitting there for so long, especially in a heat-sealed Mylar bag.
Right.
You go open it up, and it should stink. It should stink so
I
bad.
feel like with the Galactic Jack, like I said, I opened it already, and then I like wafted it open, and it was like, then you smell it.
But I still took that bud out and everything too, and cracked it open. And for me, on like a scale, I was saying maybe a medium type, not even very strong. So, go ahead and light that pit bowl. All right. Go ahead and pit that bowl.
Also, let me put a side note in there for the moon rocks, though.
Okay, yes. What you feeling?
I feel so relaxed right now.
You definitely have a very large smile on your face that was not there a couple of minutes ago.
I am so chill right now. It's ridiculous.
So
that was nice.
Your decision to buy it was not in vain.
I wish we had it right now. That's how much I like that.
Ebony says that she loves your moon rocks, guys. I'm excited to try them too. So you got 2 bud tenders over here, all excited. So $37.90 for the moon rocks. It was a definite buy. We did the Galactic Jack earlier. They are all going for $11.67 a gram, and that one was a try, like a maybe try. And she enjoyed the sativa effects from it, so that was a good thing too. And it did smell pretty good. Now for the taste and harshness of this pit bowl.
That was the smoothest fucking shit.
Ah!
That was so smooth.
Smooth criminal.
Now it does have that like earthy, more. I guess you would have the more woody flavor, I guess, in this than the sweet that you smelled.
Okay. So it's totally backwards.
Yeah, it is. It's very much so backwards.
Smells really sweet, kind of earthy. Tastes really earthy. Smells kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, but still weird.
But it's very good. It is very good. Don't get me wrong.
Very enjoyable.
Yes.
Do you think that this pit bowl, it tests out at 27.25%, you guys, and I think that is a really nice number because their keef that I had yesterday was in the low 30s. So
nice. For
their flower to be testing as high as that and their keef to be testing that low, this is kind of one of those things. It's like the numbers aren't always exact.
Yeah, don't always matter.
So you went in for a second one, and you're still not coughing.
No, they have some really smooth bud.
Nice.
Like I'm gonna give them that. Like even at the moon rocks, like had a very baby cough in there.
And that was only because you were on like the second or third hit,
exactly,
and you had gotten through to that oil or something already. So now the only thing I have to say about this is because we only broke open one of those nugs.
Yeah.
Okay. So the nug structure on this, though, for being an A bud and being top shelf, is popcorny to me.
It is very popcorny.
And so on both of them. Like
so this is like AA?
This is their A bud. This is their $11.67 a gram.
They should have like whole fat ass nugs.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Okay.
So that's a big deal.
It is
like,
a big deal.
If you're going to spend that much money, like I could understand on like a lower shelf point,
or
the quality of the weed being bomb or something. Well, their B bud is this size.
Well, then that's fine for B bud, but if it's supposed to be I'm gonna need a bigger, fatter nug in there. That's all. Yeah.
You hear that?
Fatter nugs.
Listen up. We want fatter nugs. Here at Danks, if you look at a lot of our comments, we love our big nugs.
Yes, we do.
So, shout out to Lauren. We miss you.
Yeah.
So far, besides that little tiny popcorn nuggets, I think that it was a really enjoyable experience, don't you?
I mean, yeah, other than the small nugs.
If you think that you got a little bit bigger nugs, that you think that when you walked in the store, you would be like dynamic. That's it. That's what it's all about.
I mean, because like if their little nugs look as crystally and as pretty as they do, like.
And your hand trimming it too.
Yeah, like get them big ass buds. Stop making these little popcorn things for your A bud.
Right.
Get them big nugs.
Well, because we can still see all the beautiful crystals and everything on that pit bull. The trim job we can tell is hand trimmed. You don't see big tree trunks in there and everything like that.
No.
But I mean, for the most part, nobody really wants like their bowls already to be bowl size. Like they want to break them up and make them their own bowl size.
Absolutely.
So it's understandable because it is squishy. Let's try to like push some together and stuff and see if like maybe we can make a big bud from it. But like who knows? Not the best when it comes to like dryness for it. Like when you're trying to put it together here for the sticky ickiness of it, usually you'd be able to make a nice pretty bud. And I kind of did for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's sticking, but it still cracked if you didn't hear the crunch there. But you play with it and tell me what you think. Do you think this would be a try, buy, puff, puff, pass so far? I think we've gotten enough time to see the effects in full bloom.
I mean, I'm pretty chill. I'm even more chill now because that's an indica as well. So I'm like even more chill than I was from the moon rocks. Yes. So I do feel like it hit me a little bit more in the back too, because like that's almost gone now.
Nice. So you think that for the pit bull, you would maybe buy or try that one? Just based off of like effects, you liked the smell, the smoothest hit you've ever had. I think so far the pit bull would be.
I'd still just try it.
You still would just try it?
Yeah.
All right.
Just
but the Moon Rocks is a buy.
Yeah, Moon Rocks is definitely a buy, but because unless they get bigger buds, then I'd buy it. Mm-hmm. Little nugs, not so much.
Not so much. At that price point? Like, would you buy it if it was at a lower price point, even though it does have those tiny buds?
How
or
much
would you?
For
we'll just say $10 for the heck of it. So like $1 off or something. Like how much does that small bud really make a huge enough difference to you in that deciding factor of the price point? Does that make sense?
I'd still want. I'd pay the extra $1.
You would pay even more than $11.67 if they just gave you a big ass nut.
Yeah, if at least one.
Just one.
At least one.
Just one.
Just want one.
Well, maybe I'll hit them up and see if they just sent us some samples that just were not
so tiny.
They're big buds. Maybe the rest of their stuff doesn't look like that. I don't know. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But for as right now, yeah. Well,
that could make a difference too. They are just a sample bag, so maybe like in their actual bags, they do give you the bigger nugs.
Right. And maybe I'll find out about that. And
this is the stuff that they're just kind of like try it.
Right. Because we're just trying it because we just want to be able to see, smell,
and get
so
the
I
overall.
could see that they wouldn't want to kind of not necessarily
give away all
waste.
But give out all their good ones.
Right, because they want to save that for you guys, the consumer. Because that's your whole smoking experience. That's why you come in to purchase them, is because you want that whole experience.
Exactly.
And so that's why we are trying all of the weed, so we can tell you which one is the bad one and which one you should at least try. And then when it's good enough, it'll be in Dank's Wonder Emporium, so you can just come pick it up.
Yeah. I could possibly sell it to you.
Yeah, you'll see both of us here. We're like pretty much always here.
Always.
I feel like we just love our job. You can't really tell us we don't. So far, Dynamic Harvest, I think, is a pretty 50-50 because they got some strains that are good. They got some that are not. So far, the only one that we would specifically just love is the Moon Rocks.
Moon Rocks, yeah.
And so it is a reason that it's your guys' signature item that you like to sell. So, well, I think it's about time to hit the old dusty trail, don't you?
I'm chill. I'm ready for whatever.
Baked, you guys.
I'm ready for whatever.
So, well, this is Jeff from Dank's Wonder Emporium, and we want to thank you guys all for tuning in today. We smoked some Dynamic Harvest. I hope you enjoyed us. Let us know if you would try some Dynamic Harvest, if you ever have or you ever would. Hit us up in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys all tomorrow at 4:20 p.m. on Instagram, Facebook, Periscope, SoundCloud, and iTunes.
All of them.
All of them. Don't worry, we've got you. Well, this is Jeffy the Bud Tender saying goodbye from Dank's Wonder Emporium, and
this is Ebony also saying bye from Danks, you guys.
Live higher.
Yeah.